Joe, the friendship is over at this point. Now it's more of an interrogation. We're going to fire questions at you, and we expect answers. Are you ready?
Hit me.
Joe.
I mean, not literally. Yes.
About 12 years ago, I opened for you at Rascals in Cherry Hill. Now you have children. Would you describe them as rascals? And if so, when will they go out of business?
It's a great question, Mike.
Can children go out of business?
I don't know.
The fucking question.
Yeah, how does a kid go out of business?
I don't know.
What would that even mean?
I don't know.
Are they rascals? Yes, they
Yes,
are.
they are little rascals.
They are rascals.
I knew it. I knew it.
I know you
I
knew.
knew it.
You got
and my
instincts.
instinct brought me to that
Your
question.
instincts.
I would say
Well,
more rascals. Sure, not rascals. South Jersey when rascals was in
Montclair?
There was a rascals in Ocean Township.
Oh, okay. I
That's
never
what I
played
would
that
say.
one.
Yeah.
I was not fortunate to play that one.
Yeah. I got there was a funny thing that happened there once. You want to hear it? Okay, I'll tell you. You might not laugh because you've been giving me that
Are you kidding me?
cold
I think
stare.
you're hilarious.
Hilarious.
I just thought this was funny. I forget the one of the Magnusons owned all the Rascals. When Dice would play there, the guy who was the bartender was a friend of mine, and he would say that it would just be every Guido in New Jersey would come to see Andrew Dice Clay.
Right.
And he goes, they were such characters. He goes, I never forget it. This Guido guy comes up to me at the bar and he goes, yeah, I'll take an absolute on the rocks with a spleesh. And I said, what? He goes, I'll have an absolute on the rocks with a spleesh. He made that like one word. Absolute on the rocks with a spleesh.
Was that
absolute on the rocks with a spleesh.
was that guy named Justin Silver? Because he does that a lot.
With a
Am I
spleesh.
right, Zambouche?
With a spleesh.
Right.
Zambouche in the booth.
The Zombush.
That's unbelievable. That's very funny.
What's funny?
Absolute on the rocks with a spleesh. All right, go ahead.
Next question.
I like the music. Boom, boom.
Joe,
No music on this one. Oh, here we go.
you were raised Catholic. How do you think Pontius Pilate was as a governor? You know, besides the whole Jesus thing.
I don't get that one.
Do you know who Pontius Pilate was?
I know.
Do you know?
Okay, he was the Roman governor who crucified Christ.
Oh, he was the
He was the Roman governor.
He was the Roman governor.
You're a bad Catholic.
Now he crucified Christ, but other than that, do you think he was a good governor?
I did not know that. No. Yeah. I guess he was
Probably.
he was a great governor.
He was pro-union
Pro-union.
because, the guys who... All right, let's not... We'll go to the next one. Joe,
Yes.
you love the movie Rocky. Sylvester Stallone is 72, and now Rocky is how he describes his bowel movements. How do you stay regular? Joe, let's talk diet. How do you stay regular?
I guess raisin bread.
Raisin bread?
A lot
Raisin
of
bread.
raisin bread.
You know what the bad part of that is? Bread. I can't believe
that's
you
true.
eat bread.
Mike's
You can't
no
go
carbs.
bread,
Fuck,
right?
what are
Mike's
you
no
doing?
carbs.
Yeah, I just went to the doctor today, and I was 6 to 7 pounds higher than I usually am, and I was like, shit, I don't think of eating correctly. I think of skipping lunch. That's a psycho move, right?
That is
Maybe
a
the
psycho
hair
move.
is
I'm gonna
thinning
skip move.
as a
Skip
subconscious
lunch.
way to lower your weight. Maybe your hair's like, oh shit, I got to drop something. So if you lose a little weight,
The hair will thick.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe your body's trying to balance out just like the rest of the things in your life, your career, your family.
Right.
You're a very balanced individual. Is the
Trying
point
to
of
be.
that question.
Trying to
Yeah.
be.
Mike, you were very, very, very fucking intuitive to answer that question the way you did.
This is an interrogation, so maybe we should, this
Sorry.
is self-help. We need
Sorry
to-
about that. I slipped.
Let's get the answers out of this prick.
You got it, Mike.
You're next. Go.
Joe, your wife is a psychologist and you are unstable. If you get too out of control, does she shoot you with a tranquilizer gun?
Is that something that happens?
Tell us.
Yeah, always a lot of yelling at me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, yelling at our kids too. She's a yeller.
Is she?
Which I'm told is not a good move by my therapist, that you should be telling them if they break the rules, you remove things, you don't yell. But she doesn't do it that way. She is a yeller.
It sounds like she's breaking the rules, so maybe we should
She's
remove her
breaking the
fucking
rules
voice
by
box.
yelling.
How does that
Yes,
sound?
she needs that thing around your neck.
Joe,
that
do
you
we have
Yes.
to go to We're Not Going to Take It? Because we'll go to it again if it sends her the correct message.
She's got to
can.
learn.
You can. She's
Shannon,
a
can we-
podcast listener.
Shannon, can we go to We're Not Going to Take It? This is to Joe's wife. If
her
you are
name?
listening,
What is her name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie?
Stephanie, we're not going to take it. Joe's not going to take it.
Stephanie? We're not gonna. Sorry, Mike. Thought it was the chorus.
We'll wait for the chorus. We're
Yeah.
a patient podcast. We are fucking patient.
I think it's
Here
now.
you go, Stephanie.
Stephanie.
We're not gonna take it.
Oh no.
No, we ain't gonna take it
Fuck no. To take your shit.
anymore.
Not ever again. That's not even my good singing voice. You don't get that yet until you stop screaming at the kids. I
Thank you for cutting that, Shannon. Expertly produced. I think she got the message on that one, Joe.
think she did. Mike, I think it's your question.
Is it my question?
Yes.
Joe, you started comedy in the 80s. When you see most comedians today, do you look at their acts and go, where's the beef? Is that what you say? Because some of the acts, there's no content there. There's no content. You're going, where's the beef to this? Where are the jokes? Do you do that, Joe?
I think comedy has just recently taken a turn where you are seeing a lot of jokes. Isn't it? It's funny because like I remember watching it turn.
It should be funny.
When
but
I-
some of it's not.
I know.
He is on it. You are on top of that.
You're
Eric.
on top of it.
You were
Shannon.
correct there.
Go ahead, Joe.
But when I started, it was very joke driven.
Right.
I started in '89.
You're a joke
Yeah.
teller. Mike's a joke
a lot
teller.
of jokes, a lot of jokes, a lot of jokes.
Right.
Then came to New York. Then it became, who are you? What are you about? Who are you? You need to get a sitcom deal. You need to have a show.
A little bit about me.
Yeah, everything was about you. It was
Right.
about you. It was about you. And now all those deals went away because
Right.
too many shitty shows either got on the air and got
Right.
canceled really fast. Once in every 12 years, you got a Seinfeld, but then you got a lot of pieces of shit. So they stopped caring about you, and it's just, are you funny or not? And I think it's back to a lot of jokes, a lot of jokes,
think?
a lot of jokes. Yeah, I think the guys that are really good joke tellers are getting the writing jobs, and they're getting on late night television a lot more. A
Yes.
lot of good jokes. And we can tell the difference between a shitty joke and a good joke. It's like writing a good script. When
Right.
you read it, I don't care if you're somebody I never heard of. If the script's really good, it can stand on its own. And I think jokes do the same. So,
We get that. We get that there's a scale up. Do you think that the people watching get it?
I don't think.
yeah, I think you can. Well, when you hear one that really resonates,
Yeah.
that let's like fucking, they don't care if it's about you or not. They really don't.
Right.
But we're at a new level where I'll even say to young comics, I'm like, don't tell them who you are. Just tell them what you think is funny, and they'll be able to
Right.
tell who you
Right.
are.
Exactly.
That's the better artist.
What about threatening them?
figure it
Do you threaten them? Maybe that's another way to go about it.
Does maybe your
I don't
wife,
even remember
maybe
the
your wife
question
should start
now.
doing comedy. That's the point.
No, that was a great explanation.
That was actually
What was the question?
It was,
It was about
about
the way that comedy. The real question was about how comedy has evolved.
Yeah.
Through
that was a beautiful
from when you
answer.
started.
Yeah, I definitely
Because it's very
feel-
rare we get somebody in here, and I'm not being. This is not a joke.
I'm actually trying to not say who this is. Then my dad's this. I don't even want to do jokes like that.
No, that's
anymore.
you.
I hate
Mike's
them.
point. You answered. I think continue what you were just saying.
No, I think it was great.
That was a great answer.
That was a
And
great
I have to
answer.
say, I'm honored to be. This is a great joke writer, Joe.
Yeah.
Mike Vecchione.
Right.
One of the fucking best in the business.
I was just talking to somebody on the phone when I was walking up here, and we both said that we saw your Tonight Show, and we said, and I even think I texted you about it.
You did text me.
We both said might be one of the best
ones I've
late
ever-
night talk show sets, because usually you suck when you have to go on a late night talk show because they deball you a lot.
Right.
But that one, like when someone's really
the
good,
second one you're saying. His second
The
or his
one that
second
I just
yeah,
saw.
Yeah, the second one.
Dude.
is just phenomenal, and it's kind of like Nick Griffin's one of those guys that they don't lose steam when you put him
Yeah.
on late night
He's
talk shows,
unbelievable.
and Mike's the same way because
Yeah.
they're good joke writers.
Right.
Yeah.
They try to deball you, but I think, can I speak for myself? I managed
Yeah.
to stay hard through that entire set for 5 minutes and 30. Thank you, Shannon.
Can I tell you something? I was there in the back in the audience, and we all felt that. We all felt that. It was almost
You
like
felt
a,
like something was happening.
Let me
right?
say it like this.
It's like when you go to a baseball game. I always say the fun thing about going baseball more than any other sport. There's a chance that something fucking crazy, incredible. You could see a no hitter and be there. There's a chance of that when you go. When you watch someone and you're there, there's a chance your friend's gonna fucking blow it out of the park on
It
the Tonight
was-
Show.
it
And
was
that was
like-
one of those sets.
It was basically like the whole audience was getting bukkakied by Mike's humor.
Yes.
That's sort of how it felt.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel. But you know what? Enough of these niceties about Mike.
Yeah.
You're not off the hook just yet, Joe. Joe. You are Italian from Philadelphia. What's your favorite flavor of water ice? Stay in your own neighborhood?
Is that a flavor, Joe? Or is that just something you guys believe in the
guys.
Philadelphia area?
So I didn't grow
you
up.
people.
I didn't even grow up in Philadelphia. I'm South Jersey, like in the burbs.
You're all the
Worse.
same. You guys are the same, though, Joe. Joe,
Yeah.
you're the same.
We didn't
Worse.
get the water ices until like 15 years ago.
No.
When I was growing up, they were all in Philadelphia. You couldn't get the water ice. I had to go to like just like you did and eat it with the wood spoon and the kind you bought in the supermarket.
My mom used to make it out of orange juice and put a stick in it. That's how I fucking grew up, all right?
Yeah.
So don't tell me.
Still, the best water ice I ever had is in Chicago. I don't know if they still do it. Chicago.
Wow.
They do really good water ice.
The
But,
Philadelphia listeners are listening to this,
yeah.
and they're fucking rolling over in their graves.
yeah, but then Philly took it up a notch because they, first of all, they got those unbelievable Philly pretzels. New York pretzels
Unbelievable.
blow.
Yeah.
They really do.
Philly pretzels are incredible. I don't know why that is.
Is it in the water? Little
It's
skookle
gotta
punch?
be. It's in
Little
the water.
skookle punch?
It's in the water.
Yeah.
That was fucking
But
awesome.
do you eat pretzels with the water ice or the ice cream? That is when you combine
Whoa.
that shit
What did you just ask, Mike? If he eats pretzels?
with water. Oh
With
yeah,
the
it's got
water
bread.
ice, I
No,
mean,
he's not
You
doing
think
it.
It's
this
a
guy
carb
does he look like he
overload.
eats pretzels?
Carb overload. You
What does that
can't.
look like?
Oh my God, no
Does that look like
pretzels?
fucking pretzels? Does that look like fucking pretzels, Joe?
Dude, you got to come
I'm
to my
eating
house
water.
and tell me what not
What?
to eat.
Calm down. You got to calm down. You
I thought
gotta
I had
reel
to
it back now.
Go back now.
You got to reel it back now. We got to find that balance with you, buddy.
Life is about a delicate
So
balance.
no more pretzels.
Life's
All right.
about life is about a delicate balance.
How do you think?
And I'm right on the fucking edge.
You're right
man.
on the edge. Now let me talk to you about what's happening now. How do you think Joe held up under the pressure?
I think Joe's actually one of the best.
He's fucking composed.
one of the most composed. The way I should have said it.
He was very composed. On
I'm
what just
usually
happened there.
He's very composed, Joe. You did very well with this interrogation.
And let's get out of it now. Bad cop, bad cop.